had a couple of questions about this tree, and it totally is one of those replicas of like a vintage. I think we used to like say it was like a gumdrop tree. Anyway, they're at Costco, so if they're still there, I hope you can get one because they are adorable. We just got it this year. And I put my stockings up this morning. I've shared this story before somewhere along the lines, but I'll tell it again. These stockings are made from my great-grandmother's old quilts. So my mom had given these to me years ago, and you know, some of them were quite tattered and not really in the greatest shape. Look how cute that is. This is Sarah's stocking. This one has all the little animals embroidered on it. There's a little pink elephant. I don't know if that's showing. Yeah, had these for, I made these, I think, well, 21 years ago. This one has got the end of the quilt that I used as the trim for the stocking. It's got this sweet check print. So yeah, if you have any old tattered quilts that you want to repurpose, this is a fun idea. And then you have them every year and they're super special. They're huge, but honestly, I truly fill these guys. Like books and big bottles of shampoo and conditioner and bags of chips, a little bit of everything. Jammies, now that they're older, there's like little fun bottles of booze in them. Anyway, I love them, and it just makes them even more special. Here's my kiddos right there. Here's their high school graduation pictures. They're 20 and 21 now, but there's Sarah Bear. And they're little. Ooh, there's Alex. That's when I think they were like 4 and 3. Yeah, they're 20 and 21 now. My babies. Welcome back. It is day 2 of Vlogmas. So yeah, I figured it out how to make sure everything properly. I was able to, consolidate all my clips and make a movie, and it uploaded this morning. I was like, I did it. So this is day 2. So this is going to be a little blurb about knitting. Also, side note, I'm wearing my Delphina sweatshirt that Sophie sent me, and it's so cozy. I got to hang with Sophie this summer. My son wanted to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers in Toronto, so we had a weekend getaway, and I got to meet up with Sophie. So Sophie, if you're watching, hello. That was such a fun day. We got to go to Paper Plus Cloth, a journaling supplies store that I'd only like ordered online from. So it was so fun to go and be able to walk through it and add to some unneeded supplies. And then we went out for the most delicious lunch. We went to, it's called The Rhino on Queen Street, and I had the most amazing poutine I've ever had in my life. Next time I'm in Toronto, like totally have to go back there. So anyway, if you're watching, Sophie, hi. Yeah, so the other day I was watching a podcast, Wool and Cookies, Meg, and she was talking about doing a little hat knit along and doing it with the pattern Road Trippin'. I've never knit this pattern before. It's a free pattern by Christina Lundberg of Chelsea Yarns. So if you look it up on Ravelry, it is under Christina's name, not Chelsea Luxe. It's a free pattern, and here it is. I started it one evening and finished it the next morning, and I love it. It's a super quick knit. I did a couple of modifications. So the ribbing, I think, calls for 3 inches, and I did 3.5. And when I hit the body of the hat, I went up half a needle size just to kind of give it some slouch. And anyway, I love it. It's super cozy, really, really easy, quick knit. So if you needed a quick Christmas gift for somebody, This is a great pattern. Totally go for it. I'm going to make a couple more because it does whip up so fast. I use my colorway Fiber Friends. It's a colorway I did especially for the PEI Fiber Festival that was supposed to take place in September and then got canceled, sadly. Hurricane Fiona. It just, yeah, nobody was able to go. But so this was going to be kind of like my booth, fun new colorway to, what's the word? I guess, launch. So it didn't happen. However, my friend Lori, we met on Instagram and she messaged to say, I have friends here from Ontario and family. Can we stop by your house? So I ended up doing like this completely spontaneous pop-up shop in my garage, and it turned out to be a ball. I had so many, I mean, I say Instagram friends, but all these people that I have met on Instagram and we've stayed connected. Linda from the Okanagan, she came and gifted me a beautiful silk scarf that she was going to give me in PEI. So anyway, I'm blabbering, but it just turned out to be such a fun kind of spontaneous thing to do, and it made people happy. All these people that, you know, had such big intentions to do this big yarn shop, and then it got canceled. So this was my PEI Fiber Festival colorway Fiber Friends, and I love it. It's a happy color. I grabbed my sweater that I did in this. This is another pattern. It's I did like a little reel on Instagram to show this sweater. It's called the Andy, well, it's not called the Andy cardigan, but it's like a coat cardigan. Andy by Junko Okamoto. And as you can see, it's really big. And same thing that I did with the hat. I held sock yarn and my DK mohair together, and it creates like the squishiest, warmest fabric. So I love this sweater. I wore this to the mall one day, and I had teenagers coming up to me saying, okay, where did you get that? I think because it's just so oversized, and how, you know, the young ladies are liking to wear the big, you know, fun sweaters now. So it's definitely an eye-catching piece. And I mean, I know that I love this colorway, but if you make this cardigan, it's something that people are definitely, you know, going to ask you about, because it's just so fun, and it's got the balloon style sleeves. So Andy by Junko Okamoto, and the road trippin' hat, a free pattern. And there. So I am off to the grocery store to get some ingredients, because we are making spinach mushroom lasagna this afternoon. So I will see you shortly. Okay, I am back from the grocery store. I have all the ingredients that you need if you would like to make this lasagna. It is so easy and people always love it. So, oh my God, that's my ringtone on my phone. It's Leslie Jordan, the sweet little comedian that just passed away. And my ringtone when somebody sends me a text goes, well, shit, what y'all doing? It's so funny. Well, there. If you hear that in the background, it's just my phone. Okay, we have ingredients. You're going to need 2 jars of spaghetti sauce. I use frozen spinach because you know what spinach is like. You cook up fresh spinach and it literally dissolves to nothing. So 2 packages of frozen chopped spinach. You need your shredded mozzarella. You need mushrooms. I like to use a package of white, a package of the cremini, onion, garlic. Also, I use the oven-ready noodles. I mean, if you want to take the time to boil and drain noodles, go for it, but these work wonderfully. Oh, and forgetting something, we need the ricotta. So, it's still in the fridge. You also need, a tub of ricotta cheese. So, there you go. White onion, garlic, your noodles, your mushrooms, your ricotta, your spinach, your spaghetti sauce, and some shredded mozzarella. Okay, after you've chopped up your mushrooms, half of a white onion, I've got about 4 cloves of garlic in there. Covered the pan with a good dose of olive oil. My frozen spinach is in the microwave, and the oven is preheating to 375. So you want to get this sauteed and cooked up until everything is translucent and looks done. Okay, the onions, mushroom, and garlic are cooked. The frozen spinach is defrosted, and you have to drain out the water, clearly. This is not like cooking for beginners, right? Right. Okay, first step, take some of your spaghetti sauce in a 9x12 casserole dish and just get a nice layer on the bottom. Of your dish. Then you're going to take your lasagna noodles, lay 4 across, and then I always take one, break off the end, stick it on the side, okay? There you go. So this is 3 layers, and the layers are spaghetti sauce, some of your mushroom, garlic, onion concoction, don't worry about it if you're throwing some liquid in there, because that's what you kind of need for these oven ready noodles. Spinach, it's easier just to take your hands, spread it around. Try to get the whole layer. Next step, your ricotta cheese. So you kind of want to eyeball 1/3 of the container and spread it around. So it doesn't look very pretty, but it's so easy. Okay, I'm gonna fix that, but just giving you like the gist of it. So you've got a bottom layer of your spaghetti sauce, then you've got your lasagna noodles, a layer of your mushroom, onion, garlic, a layer of your frozen, well, thawed spinach, a layer of ricotta, and then I don't use too much, but you know, like a little bit of shredded mozzarella in there. And then you start all over again with 1 more layer. Did I turn that off? No. Okay, so the lasagna is done. So it's 3 layers of what I just showed you. It went in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes, and then I covered it with foil, put it in for another 15, and I love pre-making lasagna because to me it always tastes better after you heat it up. So if you want to try this recipe, let me know what you think. It's pretty simple. It's just a yummy, easy Friday night meal. So I'm heading out shortly with one of my best friends. Every Friday we always hook up as long as, you know, someone's not away. Our tradition has been to go out for a happy hour and just have a glass of wine somewhere, catch up on the week, and yeah, so I'm heading out with her shortly. So I don't know what content is going to happen later because her and her husband are then coming for supper for lasagna. And last night when I filmed my Advent skeins, it was so dark you couldn't really see them. So I'm going to do it now to show you what I got Well, let's do last night's again. Here they are. So you can see them a little better. The lighting is here. And yeah, I thought I'll do it now because it's going to be darker, and with company later, I don't know if I'll be doing much. So I'll open up the Chelsea Luxe one next. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got like a beigey, creamy base with some pinks and blues. Oh, I love it. And then the sweet skein of mine that I did. Oh wow, they really complement each other actually. It's pinks and browns as well. So there, day 2.
Purple and blue, Christmas is waiting for you. Christmas is waiting for you. Red and yellow and pink and green, orange and purple and blue. Christmas is waiting for you. Christmas is waiting for you. Candy cane lane, bring a friend this holiday. Bring a friend who loves to play. We'll eat all the candy canes. Oh, candy cane lane, bring a friend this holiday. Bring a friend who loves to play. We'll eat all the candy canes. Oh, candy canes. We'll eat candy canes. Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. I'll go Rudolph down to meet us in the street. We can dance, we can prance. There's no cans, 'cause here everything is possible. Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Let's get Santa out and get him on his feet. We can dance, holding hands. Ain't no cans, 'cause here everything is possible.
Sorry,
Your mom told me. And then I was like, oh, well, I would have got Alex. I had no idea you used to try Guinness.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite beer. Delish, Amanda.
Thank you, Bri.
Oh, so good. How did the day end?